Hello, my name is Kevin Castillo and I'm in Team 1. For Lab 7, I decided to do the sound measurement. And the objective for this lab was to determine how the decibel levels of a noise source varies with respect to distance of the source. For safety, I made sure that any loud sounds were made that would cause any damage. I was wary of any electrical components such as my phone, and I cleared the space where I did the lab so that it wouldn't interfere with the data. For the equipment, I downloaded the Decibel X app. I used a tape measure tape. The temperature was kept constant at my apartment. For the atmospheric pressure, I got that from the local weather forecast. For the setup, the phone was placed on the floor at the half-foot intervals. Any surrounding objects that would affect the data were removed. The sound source was to be created on a coffee table, and I used tape to mark all of the half-foot in intervals. For the setup here is just a visualization of how I marked those half-foot intervals out till 5 feet. For the procedure, I had downloaded the Decibel X app. I had marked the half-foot intervals using tape and a Sharpie to be more precise. The phone was placed at the intervals facing the noise source, and a constant sound was made on the table, and 11 data points were recorded. Findings and observations, as you can see, when it was close to the sound source, it was at around close to 80 decibels, and it just kind of has a downward trend after that. And this was a graph taken from the application itself. For the summary, so the objective of this lab was to measure how the distance of a sound source affects the decibel levels of the sound created. As far as a trend, using Excel, the RxY value was 0.7. Errors that I encountered is that the app is not that much user friendly, but because of the access to the data, to pinpoint where exactly, and I also encountered a lot of background noise, which would be the cause of the spikes and dips in my graph. Thank you.